pests, invading your home may be a constant battle. Whether it's pesky ants or stubborn cockroaches, these uninvited guests may cause a lot of frustration. Luckily, there's a safer, natural alternative to using simple ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen: apple cider vinegar and baking soda. Apple cider vinegar's acidic properties make it a powerful attractant for some insects, trapping and killing them. Baking soda, on the other hand, works by disrupting the delicate balance of pests' bodily functions, making it an effective and non-toxic repellent. In today's video, we'll explore 10 practical ways to use apple cider vinegar and baking soda to repel pests from your home. But even these non-toxic elements may be harmful if you do not take precautions. Watch the video till the end to find out how you may protect your family and yourself. Now, let's get started. 1. Fruit fly trap with apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is an effective natural trap for fruit flies due to its strong acetic acid content and distinct smell, which closely mimic the aroma of fermenting fruits that attract these pests. Fruit flies are drawn to the scent of ripening or rotting fruit because it signals a source of food and a place to lay their eggs. Apple cider vinegar, being a fermented product itself, emits a similar scent profile, making it an irresistible lure for these insects. When using apple cider vinegar as a trap, the key is to create a simple setup that draws the flies in, but makes it difficult for them to escape. Typically, a small bowl is filled with apple cider vinegar, and a few drops of dish soap are added. The dish soap plays a crucial role because it breaks the surface tension of the liquid. Without the soap, fruit flies may often land on the surface of the vinegar, feed, and then fly away. However, with the soap present, the flies are unable to rest on the surface. Instead, they sink and drown when they attempt to land. One research showed adding 5% apple nectar to apple cider vinegar made it much easier to catch flies. 2. Ant repellent spray. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda may be highly effective in repelling ants due to their distinct properties that disrupt the ants' natural behaviors and environment. Ants navigate and communicate through scent trails left by other members of their colony. These trails, made of pheromones, guide them to food sources and back to their nest. When you spray a mixture of apple cider vinegar and water on areas where ants are commonly seen, such as kitchen counters, windowsills, or doorways, the vinegar not only masks the pheromone trails but also makes the surface unpleasant for ants to walk on. Acetic acid changed the narrow-headed ants' behavior in a big way, according to researchers from the Polish Academy of Sciences. This simple action essentially cut off their communication network, making it harder for them to navigate and regroup. Baking soda also plays a significant role in repelling ants. While not as directly disruptive to their scent trails as apple cider vinegar, baking soda may be used to deter ants from specific areas due to its alkaline nature. When ants come into contact with baking soda, it may cause irritation and discomfort because it disrupts the pH balance that they are used to. This reaction is slow but effective, particularly when combined with a baiting strategy such as mixing baking soda with sugar to attract ants. 3. Baking soda and sugar cockroach bait. Baking soda is an effective and simple way to trap and kill cockroaches. Cockroaches are resilient pests that may be difficult to eliminate, but baking soda offers a non-toxic solution that targets them at the source. When combined with a bait such as sugar, baking soda becomes an attractive yet deadly trap for these insects. Cockroaches are attracted to sugary foods, so when baking soda is mixed with sugar, it acts as bait to lure them in. The sugar masks the baking soda, enticing the cockroaches to consume the mixture. Once ingested, the baking soda reacts with the stomach acid inside the cockroach. This reaction produces carbon dioxide gas, which the cockroach cannot expel. Unlike humans and other animals, Cockroaches do not have a mechanism to release gas, which causes a buildup of pressure inside their digestive system. As the gas builds up, it creates internal stress on the cockroach's organs, leading to fatal damage. The pressure from the expanding gas eventually overwhelms the cockroach's body, causing it to die from internal rupture. This process is slow but highly effective because it directly targets the cockroach's weak points without relying on harmful chemicals or poisons that could pose risks to humans or pets. 4. Flea-Repelling ACV Pet Spray. Fleas are small, parasitic insects that feed on the blood of animals and humans, causing itching, discomfort, and potential allergic reactions. They are highly sensitive to strong odors, and apple cider vinegar's pungent smell acts as a powerful deterrent. When applied to your pet's fur, the vinegar's strong scent overwhelms and repels fleas, making your pet a less attractive host. Fleas dislike the acidic environment that vinegar creates, which disrupts their ability to thrive. Unlike chemical repellents that kill fleas on contact, apple cider vinegar doesn't kill fleas but makes the environment hostile enough to drive them away. The application process is simple and safe. You dilute apple cider vinegar with an equal part of water and lightly spray it onto your pet's coat, avoiding the eyes and sensitive areas. The diluted solution is enough to repel fleas without causing any harm or irritation to your pet. The vinegar doesn't alter the pet's skin or fur permanently, but creates a temporary barrier that makes it difficult for fleas to settle or lay eggs. This disruption in the flea's life cycle is crucial because it reduces the overall flea population over time. 5. Drain fly cleaner with baking soda and vinegar. Drain flies, also known as sewer flies or moth flies, thrive in the slimy, organic buildup found inside drains. They lay their eggs in this gunk, and the larvae feed on it, making drains an ideal habitat for their life cycle. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda offer a natural way to tackle this problem. When baking soda is poured into the drain, it works as a scrubbing agent that helps loosen the sludge and debris lining the pipe walls. This grime is where drain flies breed, so disrupting it is the first step in controlling their population. Baking soda is alkaline, which helps to neutralize odors and create a less hospitable environment for flies. However, its real power is activated when apple cider vinegar is added. The acetic acid in apple cider vinegar not only contributes to this chemical reaction, but also acts as a mild disinfectant. This helps to break down any organic matter that serves as food for the fly larva. The reaction between baking soda and vinegar produces carbon dioxide gas, which agitates the debris and forces it to move, further cleaning the pipes. This thorough cleaning reduces the breeding grounds for drain flies, disrupting their life cycle and preventing future infestations. By flushing the mixture down the drain, it reaches the areas where flies are most likely to lay eggs, removing the sludge that attracts them. The process should be followed by rinsing the drain with boiling water, which helps to flush away any remaining debris and larvae. 6. Slug and snail deterrent. Slugs and snails are common garden pests, known for their ability to destroy plants and flowers overnight. These pests thrive in moist environments and feed on a wide range of plants, causing significant damage to gardens. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda offer a natural way to deter slugs and snails by altering the environment and creating conditions that are inhospitable for these soft-bodied creatures. When it comes to apple cider vinegar, its acidic nature plays a key role in deterring slugs and snails. The acetic acid in vinegar disrupts their delicate skin, causing them discomfort. This immediate irritation acts as a strong deterrent, prompting them to avoid areas treated with vinegar. Baking soda, on the other hand, works by creating a physical barrier that slugs and snails are reluctant to cross. Baking soda is mildly abrasive and has desiccating properties, meaning it may draw moisture away from the slugs and snails' bodies. When these pests come into contact with baking soda, It causes them to lose the protective mucus that they rely on for movement and survival. This dehydration effect makes the environment inhospitable, and as a result, slugs and snails will avoid areas treated with baking soda. To apply this method, apple cider vinegar may be lightly sprayed around the base of plants or garden edges, where slugs and snails tend to crawl. Meanwhile, baking soda may be sprinkled directly onto the soil or along garden borders, creating a physical barrier that these pests are reluctant to cross. 7. Apple cider vinegar mosquito trap. Apple cider vinegar may be used as an effective trap for mosquitoes because of its ability to attract and capture these pests due to its distinctive smell. Mosquitoes are drawn to a variety of scents that mimic their natural food sources. Apple cider vinegar, which is produced through the fermentation of apples, releases a sour and slightly sweet odor that resembles the natural cues mosquitoes associate with food and breeding sites. To use apple cider vinegar as a mosquito trap, you may set up a simple yet effective trap using a shallow dish or container filled with vinegar and a few drops of dish soap. This acidic environment is appealing to mosquitoes because it mimics natural breeding grounds, such as stagnant water where they often lay eggs. However, once they come into contact with the vinegar and the soap solution, they are unable to escape the liquid due to the soap's breaking of the liquid's surface tension. This trapping mechanism is effective because it not only attracts adult mosquitoes, but also reduces the risk of them breeding in nearby areas by targeting those drawn to the scent. 8. Baking soda bedbug powder. Bedbugs are small, resilient insects that feed on human blood and are notorious for hiding in mattresses, bedding, and furniture. They are difficult to eliminate due to their ability to hide in tiny cracks and reproduce quickly. Baking soda works primarily through its desiccating properties, which means it may draw moisture away from bedbugs. Bedbugs have a waxy outer layer on their exoskeleton that helps retain moisture and protects them from dehydration. When they come into contact with baking soda, the fine particles may scrape away this protective coating, leading to a loss of moisture. The dehydrating effect of baking soda disrupts their ability to maintain their fluid balance, causing them to dry out and eventually die. This process is gradual but effective because it directly targets the bug's need to retain moisture, making it harder for them to survive. To use baking soda for repelling bedbugs, it's sprinkled lightly in areas where bedbugs are commonly found, such as under mattresses, around bed frames, and along the edges of carpets. The idea is to create a barrier that bedbugs have to cross, exposing them to the dehydrating and abrasive effects of the baking soda. While this method won't kill bedbugs instantly or completely eradicate an infestation, it may help reduce their numbers and prevent them from spreading further. 9. Moth repellent with apple cider vinegar. When used as a repellent, apple cider vinegar's potent smell overwhelms and confuses moths. The acetic acid in vinegar is particularly off-putting to moths because it masks the natural odors they are drawn to, such as those emitted by food and clothing. By disrupting their sense of smell, vinegar creates an environment that is uninviting for moths, encouraging them to stay away. To use apple cider vinegar as a moth repellent, it may be placed in small bowls or jars near areas prone to moth activity, such as pantries, closets, or storage areas. You may enhance its effectiveness by adding a few drops of essential oils like lavender or eucalyptus, which are also known to deter moths. The combined strong odors work together to create a barrier that moths find unpleasant, effectively keeping them at bay. Apple cider vinegar may also be used in cleaning solutions to wipe down shelves, cupboards, and closet interiors where moths may be hiding or where larvae might have been laid. This not only repels moths, but also helps to remove any residual scents that might attract them back to these areas. The acidic nature of the vinegar helps to sanitize surfaces, removing food particles and residues that could serve as a food source for moth larvae. 10. Rodent Repellent Spray. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda may work as natural rodent repellents due to their strong odors and chemical properties. Rodents have highly sensitive noses and rely on their keen sense of smell to find food, navigate their surroundings, and detect danger. Apple cider vinegar is particularly effective because of its strong acetic acid content, which produces a sharp, sour odor that is highly unpleasant to rodents. When sprayed or soaked on cotton balls and placed in areas frequented by rodents, the smell disrupts their scent-based navigation, making it difficult for them to locate food sources and feel safe in their environment. The acetic acid in vinegar irritates their nasal passages, overwhelming their sense of smell and driving them away from treated areas. This may be particularly useful in areas like kitchen cabinets, basements, and entry points where rodents are likely to enter and explore. Baking soda, while less pungent, contributes to repelling rodents in a different way. It creates a barrier that rodents are reluctant to cross due to its alkaline and abrasive nature. When sprinkled in entry points or along walls, where rodents travel, baking soda may irritate their feet and fur, creating a physical discomfort that encourages them to seek other, more comfortable routes. Additionally, baking soda absorbs odors and moisture, which may reduce the overall attractiveness of the area to rodents. The presence of baking soda changes the scent landscape, making it less inviting for mice and rats that are searching for a warm and secure nesting site. Moving on, let's see how to use apple cider vinegar and baking soda safely inside your home. Using apple cider vinegar and baking soda safely inside your home involves understanding their properties and applying them in a way that maximizes their benefits while minimizing any potential risks. Here are some tips on how to use these natural ingredients effectively and safely. 1. Use in well-ventilated areas. Apple cider vinegar has a strong odor that may linger, so it's best used in areas with good ventilation. Open windows or use fans when spraying vinegar around your home to help disperse the smell. 2. Dilute apple cider vinegar properly. When using apple cider vinegar as a spray, dilute it with water to reduce its strength. A common mixture is 1 part vinegar to 1 part water. This dilution is strong enough to repel pests but gentle enough to avoid damage to surfaces or irritation to skin. 3. Test surfaces first. Both apple cider vinegar and baking soda may react with certain surfaces. Before using them widely, test a small, inconspicuous area to ensure there's no discoloration or damage, especially on delicate surfaces like marble or natural stone. 4. Avoid direct contact with eyes and skin. Apple cider vinegar is acidic and may cause irritation if it comes into contact with your skin or eyes. When spraying or using it in any way, avoid direct exposure. If you do get it on your skin, rinse thoroughly with water. 5. Keep away from children and pets. While generally safe, these ingredients may still cause discomfort if ingested in large amounts or if they come into contact with eyes. Ensure that any sprays, traps, or solutions are kept out of reach of children and pets. 6. Do not mix in closed containers. Mixing baking soda and vinegar causes a fizzy reaction that produces carbon dioxide gas. Never mix these ingredients in a closed container, as the buildup of gas may create pressure and cause the container to burst. 7. Clean up residual. After using baking soda, especially when sprinkled around areas to repel pests, be sure to clean up any residue after a few days to avoid buildup and keep your home tidy. Use a vacuum or damp cloth to remove the baking soda from floors and surfaces. 8. Use sparingly on plants. If you are using apple cider vinegar or baking soda near plants, be cautious, as too much may alter soil pH and affect plant health. Use only the necessary amount to deter pests without over-applying around garden areas. These simple, natural solutions harness the power of apple cider vinegar and baking soda to effectively repel a range of pests from your home. By using these remedies, you may keep your living space clean and pest-free without relying on toxic chemicals. Well, Viewers, today we learned about some amazing ways to use baking soda and apple cider vinegar to repel pests from our home. But do you know that there are many signs your body signals when it's in danger? From signs of vitamin E deficiency to signs your farts are smelling deadly. Want to find out more? Watch 9 alarming signs your body is missing vitamin A. Or watch 10 alarming reasons why your farts are smelling deadly. You may watch either or both of them. Will you be using apple cider vinegar and baking soda more often to repel pests from your home? Tell us in the comment section.